something is. And then what you would do then is just have a brief chat with the guy. Say, hey, listen, I'm just on my way back to my friends, but we're going out tomorrow. Do you know where's good on a Saturday? And the guy would be like, oh, you can try Trist or XS. You're like, awesome, good stuff. And then what you want to do is eject. The guys last night were saying, I was telling them, whenever you leave a set, whether it's short setting or a group of girls, you should cut it, right? I see guys doing this. They talk, and then they run out of things to say. And that happens, right? The problem with that is you've faded out of their consciousness, and it's kind of hard to reinitiate that because they don't remember you leaving. So what I would say is when you're leaving a short set, when you're leaving a set of girls you've been in for 20 minutes or whatever, make sure you cut it, especially if you feel that kind of energy sap, and which will happen to start with. You know, maybe you're thinking, oh shit, I need to go and find Steve and ask for some qualifiers. Don't just fade out, cut it. So you say, you feel it fade and you're doing this, and you just kind of go, hey, listen, I've got to get back to my friends, but it was really cool meeting you guys. I'll see you in a bit. You shake their hand and leave. And they'll go, oh, okay, see you later, and leave, because it's socially acceptable, right? What that means is you can now reinitiate with them because you cut the thread and now you can come back in. Do you see that? That's really, really useful. If it's girls, try and high-five them when you leave. I high-five girls for fucking anything. You breathe there? Yeah, go high-five. If the girl smiles and laughs a bit, you can give her a twirl and go, that's one for you. I love twirling girls. I'll come on to that in a bit. If it's a group of girls and you're short-setting them, if they can be smiling when you leave, that's good. If they're laughing, that's great. If they kind of playfully punch you on the arm, that's better. This is not something you should... It's just, if it happens, awesome. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. But the idea of short setting is I start here, and I go to these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and I work my way back around the bar, okay? I had some guys asking me, oh, wouldn't that give the impression you're the pickup guy in a bar? And I would say no, for the reason you're the creepy pickup guy in the bar if you're only talking to the hot girls, right? If you're talking to everyone, you're the sociable guy in the bar, right? So false closes. I'm a sneaky fucker, I love this shit. So what I'll do is, where's my phone? Up here. What I'll do is, first thing, I'll offer some imaginary value. So I'll say something like, hey, actually, we're promoting a club next week. We're having this huge pool party at Hard Rock. If you guys want to come, I can put you on the list. We can skip the queue or whatever. I'm making it up. It's bullshit, right? And they'll go, oh, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. You go, oh, awesome. Just stick your email in there, and I'll get in contact with you during the week. And the girl goes, oh, okay. Gives it back to you. What does this guy over here see? Number close, right? So I go, yeah, no worries. And when you do this with when you're faking it and when it's for real. Whenever I give a girl my number, just imagine this lovely cup is a hot brunette. When she puts her number in, I kind of do that, and I kind of go, as if I'm like, oh, fuck, another one taking my number? Jesus Christ. You know? Perception is reality. Inside, I'm going, fuck yeah. But outside, I'm like, okay, cool. Good stuff. And I put it in my pocket. So offer some imaginary value, okay? Just bullshit, it's fine. Smoke and mirror, right? Doesn't have to be real. Ask a question about your phone. Hey, I just got this new phone, and I'm trying to figure it out. Does that feel heavy to you? And they'll go, oh, I don't know. And you go, oh, okay. And this guy over here, fuck me, this guy's getting loads of numbers. What's going on? Right? Or you say, hey, I just took this photo from town. What do you think? Oh, no. They don't care. But the thing is, when we talk about, a lot of stuff we talk about in love systems, we're defining a subconscious process and giving it a name. It's good because it allows you to control it. It's bad because you might overthink it. A lot of the stuff I'm telling you now, people don't think about consciously, but their subconscious is picking it up, okay? This girl over here may not even really be aware of me doing it, but on some subconscious level, she'll see this girl laughing and smiling, taking my number, and me leaving, right? Sorry, I've got a bit of a dry throat from last night. So yeah, the fluff statement's on the phone. So this is all false, right? This is all just to give the impression of what, the controlling your perceptions, just to give the impression for this guy over here, okay? Accumulated. Michelangelo, I like to quote famous people. Michelangelo said about his art, if you knew how much work went into it, you wouldn't call it genius, okay? I get little segue. You know shows like X Factor, America's Got Talent, and some guy will come on, he's like 35, and, oh, what do you do? Oh, I've been singing in clubs and bars for 20 years. And they go, oh, okay. And he sings like a fucking killer rendition of whatever. And the judge, the little bimbo on the end, will be like, wow, you're really good. You've got a lot of talent. Not really. He's been singing for 20 years. That's fucking effort, right? It's effort. It's hard work. Nobody gets good at anything naturally. You can have natural tendencies for stuff, which is cool, but you get good at stuff by going out and practicing. This isn't just for social circle. I'm giving you for everything. You're not going to get really good at anything at all in life unless you work at it, okay? That's the main difference between like me and you, okay? I mean, aside from the ripped physique, obviously. The main difference between me and you guys is that I've just been out a shit ton more than you have, okay? I've just put in the hours. You've got to put in the hours for this stuff, yeah? Right, so accumulated. So it is time intensive, okay? The reason I can talk about this, the reason I give this presentation is after doing the nightclub promotion with Project Entourage with the sheriff and Mr. M and stuff, I then got to know another promoter, a girl called Zoe, and then I used to work with her at another club, right, called Maya. It's kind of shut down now, but it's a bit of a shame. And it's really cool. It was like a really upcoming, cool, trendy bar. And I was like, I want this to be my bar. At this time, I was doing loads of one-on-ones, and every time I had a one-on-one, I would take a student to this bar, and we would just fucking kill it. I mean, if I could blow my own trumpet a little bit, one guy said it was like being at a Guns N' Roses after party on our table. Woo, thank you very much. So yeah, you need to go to this venue repeatedly, a lot, over and over and over again, okay? In advertising, they say you have to see an advert like 7 times before you even begin to remember what it was about. And this is the kind of thing with this is why it's called accumulated. It builds over time. I went to this, I was promoting at Maya I say promoting, I was just bringing some girls that I knew from the old days, right? I wasn't getting paid or anything, I was just using it for my own benefit. But I did it for about 18 months, every Saturday, more or less, for 18 months, right? It's a big commitment to give up, but the net result was I fucking owned that entire nightclub, all the time. So, obviously, if smoke and mirror is intangible value, you're just making shit up. Accumulated is tangible value, okay? By that, I mean real value. So if you meet girls in there and you say stuff like, oh, if I'm short setting in that club, I will give tangible value. I'll say, oh, actually, I'm one of the promoters here. If you guys want to come again, give me your email. I'll make sure you don't have to sit in line, stuff like that. This is segueing into a tiny bit more social circle mastery that you'll probably hear in Mr. M's talk, but the closer you want the person to be, the more real this value's got to be, okay? So if you meet a guy in a short set and he turns out to be, he's got a load of money and he's looking for places that he can have parties there or spend a lot of money at the venue, that would make you look really good in front of the manager. So you can't blow smoke up his ass. You have to be able to deliver on what you're going to give him, right? Add people on Facebook and make comments, like the status, that kind of stupid shit. Sounds really little, but again, it's coming back tangible value. If you're just what we call pinging, right? You're just pinging on their radar. This works especially for girls. You're just pinging on their radar. I use this a lot with I get Facebooks of the staff that work there. And then, when I say, oh, Sarah is in Monaco for the weekend, you're like, oh, sick, bring me back a Ferrari or something, don't kiss their ass with this though. But if they put something cool up, like the status, or put a comment on it, or tag them in a stupid photo, or when you're at the club, get the club photographer to get photos of you guys, tag them in it, that kind of thing. You got to be low maintenance, like fucking low maintenance, especially if you need what they have, if they have a resource that you need. So be low maintenance. Don't be ringing them asking for stuff all the time. Just ping them occasionally, and then people will want to do more things for you. What you want to do is try and become one of the team at the bar, right? You need to get to know loads of people. You want them to see you as one of them rather than one of the punters, okay? And what that will mean is they'll start giving you free drinks, like free bottles, free tables, stuff like that. So, if I've done a shot with a bartender like tonight, I'll go back, I'll do a shot with him again. I'll probably get served quicker than this guy next to me, but that's about it. If it was my club in Maya, I'd walk up and I'd get some shots. I'll deliberately get my wallet out, and the guy would be like, oh, don't be stupid, Steve. What the fuck are you doing? Put your money away. And then what does that do to the girl next to me? She's like, fuck, okay, cool. So people that you need to know in your regular venue. Actually, scratch that. People who need to know you. You could know fucking everyone in there. If they have no idea who you are, it counts for nothing, right? So, bouncers. If you walk up, like there's a big queue to a line, you walk up, hey Mick, hey Steve, how you doing? What's that, is it busy? Yeah, you coming in? No. All right, I'm gonna go and have a quick drink and I'll come down later. Yeah, no rush, buddy, don't worry. All the hot girls waiting in line see that. Like, I walk up to the bouncer, he says, are you coming in to me? And then I say, yeah, maybe in a bit. He goes, yeah, no worries, whenever you're ready. Right, what kind of guy, perception, what kind of guy can do that? Right, a guy that has super fucking high value. Oh, I'm back on, there you go. So, hosts and promoters, same deal, because in England, it's the guy on the door with a clip, or the door bitch, as we call them, with the clipboard. You know, is your name on the list? And they'll fucking, you know, you're being a big Sharpie pen at the bottom, Steve +1. And they're going, well, don't know. And you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm at the bottom. They just piss you off just for the sake of it. But if you know them really well, they won't even bother. Hey, here's your VIP, go straight in, okay? Bartenders and waitresses, for obvious reasons, you're going to get served quicker. The coat check girls, that's cool because, you know, people are checking a coat in. You might see a hot girl putting her coat in. You walk past, hey, Vanessa, how was your holiday? Oh, it was pretty good, you know. All right, cool, we'll catch you later. And the girls are like, wait, what? Who's it? What? You're creating this buzz, creating this intrigue about you, yeah? And bathroom attendants for obvious reasons. So you want to build a relationship with the staff, like I was saying. Facebook, tangible value, get to know them, hang out. If you're in America, you don't do this in England, but if you want to get to know a bartender, the best thing to do is tip slightly above average the first couple of times. Like, you don't want to tip him like a 20 and then go back and give him a 1 because he'll think you're an ass. But if the standard tip is $1, maybe give him 2, right? And then kind of fade it out as he gets to know you. No, keep your money. You can have this one on me. Don't emotionally overreach them. This is how Mr. M defines emotionally overreaching. It's trying to create an emotion or an emotional response in other people instead of expressing without distortion your internal emotional state, desires, or thoughts or intentions. That sounds like a real long-winded kind of weird statement, but once you start to understand it, it makes sense, right? I'm not trying to elicit an emotion out of you. I'm just expressing what I think. This is really important with women. You don't want to, it's like standing there and going, please like me, please. And if they don't like you, it's going to start crushing you inside. They'll feel that pressure in them, and they'll be like, ugh. It's basically neediness, right? What was Future saying? One of the 3 girl kryptonite things: awkwardness, boredom, neediness, right? Clicking. So it's repetition. You've got to keep hitting these venues. This is not something you can do overnight, but if you use a smoke and mirror approach, you can give the impression of doing it, but when you're doing accumulated, this will not come as a real value to you until you build it up over time. So I call it fast and not so furious. You just got to be in and chatting, in and chatting, in and chatting. A little and often, obviously, building momentum over time. But don't become irritating with it, right? Know your audience. I used to go to the bar early when I know it's not busy, because then the bouncers will spend time and chat to you, because they're not dealing with bullshit yet. So you can have a little chat with them, leave, and then come back. If you try and talk to a bouncer when it's 12 o'clock at night and there's a huge line of people are coming out, they got to stamp people, that's probably not the best time to go, hey, dude, so how was your holiday? You'd be like, yeah, why is this guy fucking talking to me? I'm busy. So I'm going to give you a couple of routines. Energy ball. Dak said he was going to be here for this, and I fucking hate him for not doing it. Right, you know you guys do this. Right, me and Kevin, when we were in LA a couple of years ago, we were doing this thing where we'd stand next to each other and kind of do that, and he'd be holding my hand, and we'd do it like this, right? It sounds stupid, but then it developed into an energy ball. So you could take the energy ball. You don't have to be holding the hand or anything. So you take the energy ball, bounce it, spin it, grab it, throw it to him. He can catch it, bounce it, put it in my pocket, save that for later. But you get girls involved with that. So we teach them what the energy ball is. And what's great about that is that, no, you can be talking to this girl. So, hey, are you having a good night? Blah, 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 qualification. And then you see one of your energy ball girls and go, wait a second. And she'll go, nice one. So anyway, and then, wait, what? Who was that? Oh, it's just a friend. So tell me about blah, 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 blah. Okay? It's giving the impression. What's great about it is you can do it the length of we used to do it the length of the fucking nightclub. So we're grabbing the energy ball, throwing it to someone, and everyone kind of will follow it. And then you see like a girl on the other end doing this. If you've got a group of girls, I stand in the middle and I get them all doing it. I line them up. You stand here. Give me a hand. Right, we can do this. Yes, you start, and the one girl will start, and you'll have like 5 girls on a line doing it. And you guys have heard RAS, right? Reticular activation system. Your eyes are trained to value. If you're in a club and you're in the middle of 5 girls all doing this and they're all laughing and having fun and high-fiving you, like everyone in that club is going to be going, who the fuck is that guy, right? So that's the energy ball. The plate spinning, just 12 girls, just do it. Who's near the front? You want to come and help me with this one? Like guys saw me doing this with the set we're doing. So we're chatting, we're short, we're having, high five, now go round. Yeah, awesome, cool. That's a huge motion to see from across the room, okay? And if you do it, and you'll get other girls going, oh, can I do a 12? And you go, no, not for you yet, you're not ready, later. And they go, no, I want a 12. And you go, all right, both give me your hands. So you hold that one, you hold this girl, and you twirl them both at the same time. And they go, now go away, you're embarrassing me, making me look stupid. And I go, no, Steve, come back, come back. Cheers, mate. So from across the room, it's the perception. They're saying, who's that guy? And then twirling them. These girls are now fighting over my attention because I'm having fun. This is the biggest thing about going to clubs. Guys go in, they're very serious. I'm going to a club and I must run all my routines and lines and chats and collocation. If you go in there and have more fun than anyone else, people want to come to you, right? You draw people in. Girls go to nightclubs, you see it, and they're standing there and they're bored. They're waiting for something to happen, right? And you go in, you're the guy that makes shit happen. This is my house, this is my party. I'm the most important person in here, you should be looking at me. And you're keeping their attention. What you'll find is girls are literally fighting. They'll be dragging you up. Steve, come and talk to me, I'm bored. Like, oh, sit down, have a drink, fuck. And then like the waitresses, same thing, I twirl the waitresses. I call it plate spinning because I was on a stag do with my friends in Riga. And they were asking about this kind of stuff and I was just showing them. And they were calling it plate spinning because I was short-setting the room and twirling people. And every time I could see one of the girls' energy drop, I'd walk over, high-five them, give them a twirl. It's like a plate, right? Spin that one. Ooh, that one's stopping. Run over. Spin that one again. Ooh. And they were just like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, just try it. Start twirling. And before we knew it, we were like the hottest guys in the club because everyone in there wanted to be part of what we were doing. There was other guys trying to copy it. And the girls were like, no, who are you? You're weird. We want this guy, he's the twirling man in the club. All right? So try it. Basically, you high-five and you kind of swing round and they'll just go with it. They will go with it, trust me. It's a good thing to do. Especially if you're dancing with a girl on the dance floor, take up a bit of space. Which brings me into my last routine, which is the tequila shot. This is in the routines manual too. It's actually pretty gangster. It works on several levels, so I'm going to run through it real quick and then I'll tell you why it's so great. So I say to the girl, I did this last year in Superconf. It's been 2 minutes of meeting her, by the way. You can do it whenever, but it's really great at the beginning. So I said, hey, listen, I want to do a shot. You want to do a shot? Of course you do. It's Vegas. Don't be silly. Come with me. Right? Don't give her a chance to say no. Fuck it. Just take her. So we go to the bar, and I say, right, let's do a shot. What should we do? I know. Here's the rule. It can't be anything nice, because what's the point of doing a nice shot? A shot's got to be horrible and grimy. That's what makes it fun, yeah? And they'll go, yeah. You go, all right, okay. You say, Tom, and they'll use the guy's name. Tom, he'll come over. Hey, Steve, what's up? Dude, we need a couple of tequilas. You want one as well? No, I'm good. Okay, cool. Just 2 tequilas for us, and we need some salt and lime and stuff. Yeah, no worries. So I grab the girl and I say, right, I'm going to teach you how to do a London tequila shot or a New York tequila shot or wherever the fuck you're from. It doesn't matter. And she'll go, oh, okay. I say, right, I'm going to do it first, and then I'll give you a chance to do it. But I hate tequila, so let's just man up and get through this thing. And she'll be like, oh, okay. So I take her hand, and I say, lick your hand like that. So she lick it. And you take the salt, and you put it on. And then you say, right, open your mouth real quick. And she'll be like, what? Just trust me. And she'll go, okay. And you take the lime, and you make her hold it. You say, don't swallow it, just clip it in your mouth. And she'll be like, ah. So she holds on to that, and you kind of go, take her hand, lick her hand, down your shot, grab her by the back of the head, bite the lime, and then go, oh, God, that's nasty. You'll go quick and put the lime in your mouth. Don't give her a chance. Just put it in, and she'll lick your hand, down the shot, bite the lime, right? What you've done there, we talk about on the escalation, right? What you've done is gone from 0 to fucking 60 in 1 second. And the reason it's fucking gangster is the moment you do this. You do that, you've gone super sexual, and then you go, oh. In her mind, she knows, logically, that you don't like tequila. You've told her you don't like tequila. It's fucking nasty. Unfortunately, her emotional side will overrule that completely and go, oh, fuck, he just kissed me and didn't like it. Right? So what's she now going to want to do more than anything right at this point? I better kiss him again and make it good this time. Right? If she doesn't clock that consciously, I will tell her. Right? So we'll do that thing, we'll do the shot, and I'll be going, oh yeah, awesome, high five, give me a 12, good stuff. And then I'll be like, Seriously though, if we get married and have kids, we're going to have to tell them that was our first kiss and that was fucking dreadful. Look at all these people looking at us. I was like, quick, come here, real quick. Okay, fine. Remember that one, okay? The first one doesn't count. And she'll go, oh, okay. All right? But what you do is it's like a throwaway line. So you don't stand there and try and make out of her and proper get involved. You just quick kiss, pull her away and go. And then where you go from there is up to you. So a lot of the time you'll see the girl just melt as soon as you do it. The back of the hair thing is important. It's like, you know, the grabbing the base right kind of here. You're not grabbing the hair down here and yanking it. You're getting right up tight, you know, like proper passionate. And you're pulling her in. You're being very dominant. Yeah? And then what you can do is a lot of the time they'll just fucking drop everything and start making out with you straight away, which is what happened in Vegas last year, like 2 minutes in, okay? If they don't feel that, you can then go, hey, let's go for a dance. What you've done is already pumped her state. You take her dancing, give her a couple of 12s. Now you can go in, and because she's now conditioned to that, right? So you pull and push. So I'll pull her in, push her away, pull her in, push her away, and then she'll just jump on you usually. But what's great about this is it just fucking catapults you straight up the ladder. It's a really good way of what we call rapid escalation. And it's kind of fun. But try not to do too many because you'll blank out. Whatever. Contact. If you want to get in touch with me, 5.0@lovesystem.com. It's a 5 and it's a spot. It's an O, it's a 0, not an O. Savoy hates me for all of these reasons. Twitter, 5, number 5, point spelt 0. It's not an O, it's a 0. I appreciate how fucking ridiculous my name is. And the girls at the office hate me because I screw up all their Excel spreadsheets and all sorts of things. And my blog is rollingwith5.0.com. All right, okay, so thanks very much for listening, guys. Try this shit out tonight and hope you enjoy it.